easy go.
Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Casper, and I'm back on the Assassin's Creed world. I know it's been a really long time, and I apologise. I got Havana done, obviously posted that video, and then I just cracked on with a load of other stuff, doing command blocks and stuff like that. And I just was a bit lazy, to be honest. I should have recorded, but I didn't. So today, you can see a big boat in the background. I'm on a boat right now. So if you've ever played Assassin's Creed Black Flag, you'll know that there is the main boat that you, as the protagonist, Edward Kenway, has, and it's called the Jackdaw. So I sort of made my own version of it. I basically copy and pasted another one and just changed the colour palette. And I think it looked pretty good, to be fair. Like, I'll post a photo on screen of what the Jackdaw is meant to look like. But yeah, this is my sort of take on it. So you can sort of just see, like, it's literally the same as the British boat that Stede Bonnet has, and then I've just made it like my own way, as I said. I sort of like the purpley red, whatever that crimson wood is or whatever. Yeah, I like how that sort of come out, and I think it does pretty good. It will do, you know. It doesn't have to be perfect. I need to sort these out up here. Because I basically obviously had to turn it. It usually faces that way, and I had to turn it 270 degrees to do it. In the background, you can see another area. This is new. Obviously, I'm not finished over there. This is one of the parts of the map called Nassau. It's where all the pirates sort of, I don't know, meet, and their own island, basically. But at the minute, it's sort of, like, in this point of the story, it's taken over by the British. So I've started this. I've got over there like a little mountain and sort of trees and just fields basically over there to do, which is pretty easy. The majority of the buildings are actually done. This is sort of all there is for the buildings. I've just got to change out the grass for sand and finish there. I need to sort of like design the castle a little bit better. Obviously at the minute you can just see that it's just bricks. I'd like to put like cracked bricks and some mossy bricks in there, which obviously takes a while, but it will do a whole lot for like the look of it. So yeah, like I thought I'd show you this. This is just going to be a quick sort of update video, as obviously all we sort of done last time was just Havana, and I didn't want to do the same sort of thing with Nassau really. Obviously, unless you guys want to see it, but I thought I'd do a bit like different videos going forward, and hopefully you guys enjoy those. So obviously we've got this boat in here. That's where you sort of spawn in onto this, like to go and do the missions over here. Like I said, it's not completely done, so I'm gonna go out this way and I'll show you what else I've been working on. So I'll see you in a second. So once you leave Havana, for getting found out that you're an imposter, they put you on a slave ship, and this is where that mission is. So you start on this ship here, you have to make your way out, break out, and then you are gonna take over this ship here. This is obviously the Jackdaw, but at the time it was a Spanish vessel, and then you obviously need a crew to sail, so you have to free other slaves and prisoners from these ships here to then take over this ship. It's a pretty cool mission, to be fair. Obviously you can see with the new depth that you can go down to into like the negative sort of Y coordinates. You yeah, I've made the ocean very deep. I was going to start messing around with this and try and make it look a bit natural. I'm tempted to just sort of like make it not as deep, but I thought as there's a lightning storm when you're doing this, so I thought you know, jumping in the water like this and it just being a lot deeper would sort of just make the experience a lot better. It was very hard to do the command blocks, like I'm guessing it's under here. Oh, there's something, yeah, so here you go, this is one thing in here. So yeah, that made it really hard with like the command blocks, because obviously I don't have anything underneath, so I had to make sure all the commands were inside the boats. I need to fix that because I just realised I'm on the actual world. So yeah, that's what happens when you leave Havana. Havana's that way, and I have finished all the commands in there. Every command up until this point in the story. Eventually you do go back, so I'll have to do those levels from there, but I need the levels to sort of connect into that to know where I spawn, and you know, so on from there. So yeah, that's not the last time we'll see it. Putting all that work for like 5 levels, not ideal, but it's fine for now. So I'll show you the next part, which is that way, and I'll catch up with you guys in a second. So we're now flying in. There is the Jackdaw again. This is another mission once you escape those slave ships. And this mission right here that you're sort of looking at with this like temple on the side of the mountain, that is a lot later mission. But before I decided to actually start this sort of story mode, I'd built this area from a Google Images search, and it turns out obviously it's one of the main parts that you sort of do in the game. So once I found that out, I decided, all right, I'm going to like finish it. So the mission is you basically you need to get that ship because it would be good for Nassau to have that sort of defenses, and you can't just storm it because they'll obviously gun you down. It's a man of war, so you have to find a different way in, and this temple is the most logical way. It's abandoned and stuff like that, so you have to parkour your way up it and then make your way through the jungle. So you'll come through here, come through this way, into this little gap here where there's some parkour. Then there's a little find the button situation. Then you end up like spawning out over there, and then you come through, you make your way onto the ship. Obviously, being an assassin, which you can't really do stealthy things in Minecraft, but to a certain extent, we're going to try and make it. We'll just make loads of mobs in here. You're just going to kill them, make your way onto the ship, and then take out the boss, which will be pretty easy. It's not going to be a boss fight. It's mainly going to just be an assassination, so you'll just pull up on him, twat him loads with the sword, and job's a good one. You've taken over this area, and then your boat will come round. You'll take that back to Nassau, and then you take this place for yourself, you as the protagonist, the player in game. And I really like this area. I think it's quite beautiful with the waterfalls and stuff like that. You can see this little like islandy mountain here, that in the game you have to come from this cave to jump across to here. You've got like I've used the rail here with a ladder to sort of look like a rope bridge has sort of collapsed, and you've got to use it to obviously jump and climb up. And when you're here, you know, you can see the whole mountainside with the river, the trees. You're meant to go through there and then go into there. Hopefully players will follow where they're meant to go rather than just obviously jumping down. If they do jump down, they have got the vines to get back up, but yeah, you don't really want to get lost, otherwise you won't know where you're going, because there's not many hints to this part, so it always does help to follow where you're actually meant to go. So yeah, I just really like how this area has come along. It's very nice, all the trees. The mountains were the hardest part, like getting them to look relatively natural, rather than just being all blocky. I sort of think I've done quite a good job there, like that. And I really like these like stalagmites, I believe, that are sort of coming out of the water and scattered around with these like bigger islands and stuff like that. It does give me that like sort of Black Flag feeling when you're sort of like going through on your boat and you like have to dodge these sort of islands and stuff like that. And I'd like to sort of do this around Nassau, because a lot of the places, I'll have to put something on screen if I can find something that is a good example, but you'll be on an island like Nassau and then you look off into the distance or out to sea and it's not just open water, it's other islands that are like more mountainous islands rather than being like you know, this like a little desert island. It's a lot different. So you know, I'd like to be able to do that. But yeah, that's just a quick update, guys. Just I didn't want to ramble too much. I know I have a little bit, but the videos will be coming back. I know I say this every single time, but I am going to stop being lazy and sort of do weekly updates, and possibly playthroughs or watching people do playthroughs, maybe showing you guys the command block side of it, doing some tutorials on like how to build the ships that I've got, or some command blocks in case you guys wanted to do a find the button yourself. But yeah, as I said, new videos will be coming, and I can promise you that should be weekly, unless anything bad was to happen, but I am going to stay on top of it. Please, guys, follow my socials. I've got TikTok, Casper the King. I've got my Casper the King Instagram, where I post updates and stuff like that. There's some Call of Duty on the Instagram, but not as much at the minute. I've been playing a lot of Minecraft. So yeah, please follow my socials. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I reply to all the comments, as I said. So yeah, hopefully I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.